And Dr. Anthony.
Oops. Oh my god, I have a lot of windows open on this iPad. So, are we streaming? Alright, I am just checking my feed here. How's everybody doing out there? I'm not sure if I'm broadcasting yet. Here I am. Okay, hello there, Facebook world. I'm also broadcasting on YouTube and Twitter too. I've got my cool eLive cam ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna do a video on aloe juice today. So let me just make sure I got this going. Bear with me here, guys. So, oops, let me get it on my phone. So how's everybody out there? This is like a strange time in the world, I would say. A couple weeks ago, I would never have imagined we would be on lockdown, full quarantine. It's just mind-boggling. Oh boy. So I don't know how your guys' kids are doing. Mine are, hanging in there, considering. I feel bad for high school seniors a lot. I have 2 kids in high school. They're freshmen. I feel really bad for all the high school seniors that have to go through senior year with the coronavirus. That's a really tough one. So today I'm going to talk about aloe juice. Not going to talk about the coronavirus other than we are all on lockdown. So I wanted to talk about aloe juice and how easy it is for you to make aloe juice. And hopefully my audio, is the audio coming out okay here? Oops, there we go. Is that better? I think I was just camera. I got this fancy microphone. See that? Fancy microphone. So hopefully my audio sounds good. It's getting a little tweaked. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to talk about aloe juice. I'm going to show you guys how to make aloe juice. It's very, very easy to do. So aloe juice. This is aloe juice. So super, super easy to make your own aloe juice at home. And since we're all like stuck home, it's a great time to get used to being in your kitchen. So it's really simple. The way that I make the aloe juice, I'm going to bring up a picture here for you guys to show you. So you could get these aloe leaves. Hopefully, can you see that? There we go. So you could get these aloe leaves. They are available at Price Rate if you're in Connecticut. If you're not in Connecticut, I'm not sure where you can get them, but you can get these aloe leaves for $1 at Price Rate. Super cheap. And all you have to do is, I'm going to show you another picture. So what I like to do with my aloe, and hopefully this isn't coming off really loud for you guys. Here, I'm going to cut here. So I cut it up. What happened? Am I losing my feed? All right, I'm not sure. Let me see how we're doing here. At Price Rate, super cheap. And all you have to do is, sorry, lost my train of thought. I was just checking the feed. So you chop up the aloe. I use the whole leaf. Well, not the whole leaf. I'm going to take the clear out. And then, let me take this away. Here we go. Here I am. Super easy to make your own aloe juice. You chop it up. I like to soak my aloe for just a little bit before I put it in the blender. So you let it soak, and it takes out the nasty flavor. It's got a unique flavor. I wouldn't call aloe juice like a nasty flavor, but it's very tart. So if you let the gel soak, let me see if I can find that picture. If you let the gel, see, I let it soak. So I'll fill it in this big bowl and let it soak for a bit. And what that does is it takes out this chemical in it that it would make it more bitter and also a little bit more of a diuretic. So the thing with aloe juice, I'm getting my thoughts all mixed up here. Hold on a second. I should have put together an outline. The thing with aloe juice is if you drink too much of it, it will definitely make you go to the bathroom a lot. So if you're constipated, aloe juice is great. They say you could drink up to 8 ounces a day. I think that is an excessive amount of aloe juice. I don't know how. I mean, I guess if you're having a health problem, you would drink up to 8 ounces a day. I'm in the 2 to 3 range. and I measure it out like an ounce. I have a shot glass that measures out how much aloe juice that I'm getting. And like I said, it's really super cheap to make. I mean, you could buy already made aloe juice super easy as well. But this particular recipe is really cheap and it'll keep your family healthy. It's just amazing what aloe juice does for the overall health and welfare of your body. Another trick in the kitchen, this is like an easy fix. I call this like my New England lemonade. It's raw apple cider vinegar, cinnamon, lemon juice, and some honey. So the cool thing about vinegar is when it's raw apple cider vinegar, oh my God, that is so good. So with raw apple cider vinegar, it's very good for your gut. It also helps your body to have the right pH balance because disease likes to grow in a very sugary environment, a very acidic environment. So what this does is it just gets your pH just right. Same thing with aloe juice. We'll do the same thing for the body, and it heals the gut. It strengthens the immune system. So between aloe juice and raw apple cider vinegar, those are two things I have in my arsenal in the Kitchen Bitch. And I've been wanting to resurrect the Kitchen Bitch videos for a while because really, when we're thinking about our environment, the best way to stay healthy is by being proactive with yourself. So you can stay healthy by managing around your kitchen and making your own homemade aloe juice. And I'll show another picture. So I stick it in a blender when I'm done chopping it all up, cut it all up, take the gel. I don't put the green leaf in there. Some people do. I don't put the green leaf in there. I don't know what the flavor would be like if you did. I guess if you really wanted to, you could. So then I get this. I freeze it. The trick to freezing it, I add water to it. So this will last my family about a week. There's about 3 of us that'll drink it regularly. So this will last my family about a week. But when you freeze it, it's extremely important that you want to get it to about here because you'll crack. I like to freeze stuff in glass instead of plastic. So I'll fill it up to about this line. Where is it? Here, let me show you this. This is a frozen jar. This is actually not aloe juice. This is bone broth. So when you're freezing, I freeze my bone broth too. So when you're freezing your, whatever it is, aloe juice, bone broth, whatever it is that you're freezing, you don't want to fill the mason jar up all the way. I've cracked so many jars. It took me forever to figure out what the right balance was, not to be too low, not to be too high. So I get it just right. I hardly ever break a jar anymore. So it's just about this line. There's like a line over here. That's like my marker. I'm a little bit above it because I'm trying to maximize and be able to freeze a lot of it. Because when I make something like aloe juice or bone broth, I'll do a bunch at a time because it's time consuming. That's why being on quarantine is a perfect time to play around in your kitchen and make things that are economical and are going to keep you healthy, because the best way to stay healthy is through what you're putting in your mouth, through what you're eating, through your nutrition. So these things like aloe juice, apple cider vinegar drinks, those are just part of your diet, part of food. I don't even think of this as a supplement. This is stuff I make in my kitchen. So it's super, super easy and super cheap and so good for your gut, for your overall health. Because what else are we going to do here in quarantine? Oh, let's see. Who's on there? I can barely see. I don't have my glasses. There we go. I'll put my glasses on. I'm so tired of being locked up. Yeah, it's like the Twilight Zone. Oh, yeah, and freshmen too. I feel bad for the high school seniors. It's really tough being cooped up, I think, especially for all of us, you know. But I feel bad for the seniors and people graduating, college seniors, high school seniors, and people with thesis and projects and things, the performers especially, because now is the time of year that people would be getting ready to perform. So it's really hard. All the sports stuff being closed down too, that's really, really tough. I hope this comes to an end soon. I've been thinking a lot about how to stay healthy, what health means, what health and wellness means. And I always come back to the same philosophy, the same ideology with health and welfare is it starts in your gut. It starts, each and every individual could be proactive with their own health. And then just basic hygiene things help us to not spread disease and make others sick. So one great way to strengthen your immune system it's great for your hair. It's great for your skin. You can even make You can even make a hand sanitizer with aloe juice, which I haven't done. I just take it internally. I'm a fan of washing my hands with soap and water, although I get the need for hand sanitizer if you're especially a grocery store clerk. Shout out to all the grocery store clerks out there. You guys are on the front lines of the coronavirus, and I really appreciate that you guys are there, because I'm very thankful that the supply line is still open. I'm very thankful that I could still go and buy aloe at Price Rate for $1. You can get the aloe leaves and you can make your own aloe juice. If you go to Price Chopper, they charge $3.50 for the aloe leaf. I can't believe it. It's in the same city, in the same town. Well, Middletown is like a little city in Connecticut. So in the same area, they'll sell at Price Chopper, the aloe leaf is $3.50. At Price Right, the aloe leaf is $1. So you could get the whole aloe leaf. It's a big long leaf. Let me show the picture again. It's a big long leaf. I like to take it and cut it up into little bits, and then I skin it all out. I take all the clear stuff out, and then I blend it all up and make aloe juice, which is really, really healthy and good for you. It's good for your hair, for your skin, for your gut, for psoriasis, for eczema. Gosh, what else is there? I mean, there's so many things. Also, aloe is an enzyme, so it's good for digestion as well. It's good if you're constipated. Aloe juice will definitely move whatever's stuck in you, move it right through. So the recommended dosage goes from anywhere from 1 ounce to 8 ounces. I've never taken 8 ounces of aloe juice. I've never felt the need to. So I drink it in ounces, like 2 ounces a day, 1 ounce a day usually is my typical. But if you are having some kind of issue, maybe you got a little sniffle or something, a couple extra shots of aloe juice isn't going to hurt you and will help to actually enhance your immune system and give your body some extra juice to fight off whatever it is that you're working on. But your kitchen is your best friend. So while we're all quarantined in this situation, it's a great time to get back into those basic things about cooking and being in the kitchen and what nutrition means and how to stay healthy in this really strange, chaotic world of coronavirus. Because I cannot believe that this is happening right now. It's just a really strange Twilight Zone experience for all of us all around the world. So we're all in it together. I like seeing other people's videos and being creative. At least we have some technology for the time being. I hope that stays that way. I've heard rumors that they're going to shut off the internet too. I'm like, what? But who knows? Hopefully not. So aloe juice. Make it yourself. You can buy it too if you want to. I like to make it myself because it's economical. It's not that hard. It's just a time-consuming process. I cut it up. I get about 8 leaves. I freeze it. If you're going to freeze in glass, you don't want it this full. I add water to it just to give it, there's about 3 people in my family that drink this. So this will last about a week. So when you're freezing it, don't freeze it all the way to the top because you will crack your glass. And I think I'm going to sign out for now. Aloe juice does a body good. Ta-ta. Oops, here we go. Finish.